Hello YouTube friends, it's Lee here. Welcome to Junk Journal January for 2025. This is an open challenge hosted by Meg from Meg Journals. There's a link to Meg's channel in my video description box. And this is the journal that I'm going to be using every day, making a creation from the prompts provided by Meg. If you'd like to see how this journal was made, just have a look in the playlist that's on my home page of my channel, and it's also linked in my video description box, and you can see how I made the journal. Hello, it's day 15 and the prompt for today is neutral. So I'm going to transform this bag into a multi-pocket. Well, is 3 multi? I guess it might be. But it's going to be also an open up, flip out with some other pages inside it. So what I'm going to do is take it to my machine and do a little bit of stitching to create the pockets on the front. So here it is, its stitching is done. And I've put a little thumb notch in the pockets. And where do I go from here? That's the big question. So I get my ink dauber and ink up a little bit, and that usually helps me. A bit like meditation, I guess. I can try and think of something to do while I'm inking. So this is a little piece of cutting mat. So when I say cutting mat, it's for cutting vegetables and things on. So it's got a grid on one side of it. It makes an awesome stamp, as you can see. So I'm just pressing it into a little bit of gesso. I just want to get some sort of pattern on here without it being too much, because neutral is the theme of the game today. So that's what I want it to be. I love the pattern, the sleeves. It's the cheapest little thing. Got it from, the $2 shop. So that's what my pocket looks like at the moment. And now I'm trying to decide what else I want to do with it. So I think I'll make a couple of little writing spots to go in the pockets to begin with. And I only get one done. Then I get sidetracked. Squirrel! You know what it's like. So I've got these pages, and they're out of an old, I think it's a botanical diary, something like that. So they have lines on one side and illustrations on the other. So they're really neutral in colour. So I'm just adding 2 of these pages in here. So if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, it doesn't cost you anything. And that way you'll never miss out on when I put up a new video. And if you want to leave a comment when you don't have a lot of time, you can just leave me a heart or a smiley face in the comment section. Now, this book is really funny. It's called the Ladies' Dressing Room. It's not an old book, but it's obviously a reproduction of an old book. And some of the things that are in there are hilarious, like that bit about having a sponge bath. So all you need is a quiet corner and a few moments to give yourself a sponge bath. So, but it's got all these funny things in it, like this one is talking about going outside and letting the rain fall on your face and that sort of thing. So, yeah. It was a book I got from the op shop. I think I mainly bought it because of the illustrations in it. It's got some really nice little illustrations, but the things that are written in there just quite funny, actually. Obviously it was originally written when there was no running water in houses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 of these pages in here. So they'll open over each other, sort of thing, or close over each other, whichever way you want to look at it. And then I'm going to glue one onto the actual paper bag. I like the colour of this paper. It's a really nice colour and it's neutral. So I'm using art glitter glue to attach the folio into the book, and I'm only gluing it on 3 sides because underneath is going to be a pocket. So the 2 pockets on the front and the one at the back. Now this paper bag is really lightweight paper. I'm not sure where it came from, but it's not very good quality, so I will do something to strengthen that up a little bit later on. I'm going to add this bit of paper. It's off the top of one of the pages. I thought I'd pop it on there and cover up those staples. Now something to cover the backs of the staples up, and I use a couple of labels. Just randomly chosen, no specific reason why I used the ones I did. Having said that though, I wanted ones that were neutral in colour. A little bit more ink around the edges. So this is where I decide that the paper bag's a bit flimsy, and where the pockets are, I want to strengthen it up a bit. So I've got some wide washi tapes, and I thought, well, I'll just stick some washi tapes down on them because these are also in neutral colours. So I've got that one, and this one's a beauty. I love this one. It's like all different labels. So, you know, like you buy the printables, but this is a washi tape. So I randomly stick bits all over it, and it's neutral in colour. It's got dates and signatures and measurements and all sorts of stuff on there. This one, I think I would have bought it from Temu. No rhyme or reason as to why I'm sticking them in the places that I'm putting them, just having a little bit of fun with the washi tape. So now I'm going to make a little booklet to go into that other pocket, and I'm just using this piece of paper. I think it was actually a book page, a blank book page, out of a novel, I mean. So I just folded it in half and then folded it into thirds and cut off the folds, and I'll quickly stitch it together with a little bit of embroidery floss. Just loop those ends back through the middle stitch and tie it off into a knot. So pop that into the pocket. And there we have it. It's a paper bag folio with 3 pockets. Lots of things to look at inside it, and there's those 2 pages of writing space as well. And then at the back there is the pocket underneath it. So I'll show you in a second. I'll pop in the prompt list. There we go. So that's a pocket there as well. So I hope that inspired you, and I hope you like what I made. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up and join me for the next one, which is Unfold. and that'll be up tomorrow. So happy creating, happy crafting, and hugs and cheers from Australia. Hooroo!